Let's go, guys. We're going to try the Texans. See how they do it. Everybody likes playing with the damn Cowboys, all these overrated teams. We're going to do it with the Texans. Might get my ass kicked, but we're going to do it with the Texans. I normally play with the Bears.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Dalton's Bengals going up against Osweiler's Texans. With that, we're up to NRG Stadium in Houston as we say hello to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Larry. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and NRG Stadium in Houston. Today, two AFC teams set to do battle as we've got a good one in store between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. There's Mike Nugent now to put this one in the air. And we are underway here on EA Sports. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not a good return here. He is brought down at the 7-yard line.
Special teams coaches spend a lot of time scheming things up, but this was just a bad return. Now the offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
Very tough spot here for the offense to start. This is Lamar Miller. And he's going to be stopped
on, Miller.
His first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. Tackle made there by Ray Maualuga, the linebacker. Offensive starters here. Wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, a talented wide receiver.
And he's still looking for
He's
that
got one,
ultimate
two.
recognition. He wants to be mentioned with the best receivers in the game. His numbers suggest that we should do so.
On second down, here's Osweiler setting up the screen for Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken,
Oh, he's gone.
just throw it at the feet
He's
of
gone.
the intended receiver so that no one
He's
can
gone.
pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air. And
Get it, baby. Good shit, Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins, 96 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
so much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call. Run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away. But no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them, because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule, as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And Jeremy Hill, the former LSU Tiger, he's the guy right now in the backfield. We said it earlier, but Gio Bernard lost for the ACL injury in Week 11.
If you're Jeremy Hill, you're going to accept that challenge. You hate the fact that your teammate is down. But now you get a chance for more carries, and that's what he's built for. Big, strong, physical, durable back. The more carries, the better. and he'll have to accept that challenge in the upcoming weeks.
Andy Dalton steps away. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he will take
Good
it
pass.
in for a Bengals touchdown. Tyler Boyd, 73 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Now comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And the Bengals starting defensive unit now.
When you play against Carlos Dunlap, you have to think protecting your passer. He knows how to get upfield and rush the quarterback.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And it looks like the offense gets the football back, but it is clearly in that end zone. And it's going to be a safety. So troubles here offensively. I tell you, the noise in this dome, that has got to make it harder for these guys to hear.
Sometimes I find myself shouting up here. But you're right. If you can't communicate well or get off the snap count properly, it can cause big problems, and this qualifies as a big problem.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Ready. 20.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Tyler Boyd, the former Pitt Panther, was the target. 3rd down here. And the offense trots out onto the field.
And A.J. Green is an absolute playmaker on the perimeter for his team.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And Dalton to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Come on, pick that.
He can't hang on.
Joseph?
A nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend
Oh, he's
is
going
exactly
for it?
what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. So they are going for it. Now Dalton. He's going to flip that out.
Good stop.
It's complete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the
Seemed
Texans take over an excellent field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. A 1st down carry now for Miller. And he's brought down. Give him 11 on the game there. And it'll give the Texans a 1st down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So often you hear defensive coaches talk about we need all 11 on every play in order to be a good run-stopping unit. And sometimes it starts to sound a little cliche. But did you see the free safety on that play? Knifing through and running down the ball carrier. A huge, huge play. And when you have a free safety who can run like that, you've got to turn him loose.
In motion is Fedorowicz. Here's Osweiler to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Houston. Alfred Blue from 19 yards away. And the Texans have retaken the lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. Boyd had his first NFL touchdown against Buffalo, 6 catches, 54 yards, and he's going to need to step up now, isn't he?
Has to, because A.J. Green is out. So between him and the veteran Brandon LaFell, who's going to be the guy? I think Tyler Boyd has the potential to be an excellent receiver in the NFL. Smart in what he does, crafty in his route running, excellent hands. The only thing he doesn't have, blazing speed. But that doesn't mean he can't.
Read that shit all day.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first, it's good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Another chance for Dalton. This one grabbed by A.J.
Damn, come on, guys.
And he's brought down after a good gain. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game, got stronger. But the best part about him is he's always been accurate.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. Brandon
No.
intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's 2nd and long.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Dalton now to pass.
That play ain't working no more.
It's complete. Gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception,
3rd
you
and
got a
15, let's
reception,
go.
but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses It's understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Marvin Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Let's just go back. Last time on offense,
come on, Miller.
They rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive. Here's Osweiler. Completion left side to Miller. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Caught left side, Hopkins.
Shit, Hopkins.
15 yards through the air and a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Damn, I didn't even throw it to him.
The Alabama man, Dre Kirkpatrick, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it.
Let's go, man. You ready?
When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. It's second down. Dalton looking. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So a pause here for us as well. Time to pay some bills. We're back to Houston after this timeout. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. And Dalton will just sneak it. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. So a designed run last play, now Dalton to pass. Dancing to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Whitney Merciless.
Good shit, Merciless.
About 3.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? Or it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
They'll come out in the pistol. Second down, Dalton. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, You've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? On the screen, Bernard. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down.
Really? These dudes going for it? Oh, just to let you know, Groovy Code 20. Hey, man, you're being broadcasted. Just to give you a heads up, man. Show you how the Texans do it. I'm not even a Texans fan. I'm a Bears fan.
In motion right here, Boyd. In motion left goes Boyd. So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Hopkins.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half,
come on,
too.
pick that.
And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So 2nd and 10 here.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
And they're going to speed things up here. Third down from the gun, Dalton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football. So
they are going for it. Now Dalton. And his This is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Now Osweiler on second down. And Miller with it over the middle. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Osweiler. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans will extend
Hopkins is a beast on here, man.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. The Bengals getting set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And it pops free. The collision there.
Damn, almost had that.
Loose and brings up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Second and 10. Dalton once more. Green.
Damn, I should have picked that. Come on, man. We had that shit red.
Now 3rd down.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the
Come on, Cushion, pick that.
blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there. And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. A 4th down gamble with Dalton. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And they'll just looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll throw on 1st down with Osweiler setting up the screen for Miller. Fighting through. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed, but all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Osweiler. And he takes a shot on the release. Says this will be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. On third down, Osweiler caught left side Hopkins. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
This will be caught just inside the 10. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down. And let's see 6 defensive backs out there. They're in the dime here on third and goal. On third and goal, Osweiler. That's complete right around the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller from 3 yards out. And the Texans will add on to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch. And
this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Novak is on to attempt the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20
hit, Clowney.
23-yard line. And now following that play, we've got a man down defensively, one of the members of the secondary. And we'll just hope he's all right to continue.
Damn, I think this dude must have gave up or quit or something. Play clock's at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. He don't want to play no more. He's going to get himself booted.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
This is the new day, guys, of how people quit. Groovy CO20. This is how you quit. You go ahead and get 3 flags, and then they'll boot you out. I mean, might as well hit freaking quit. He couldn't run with the Texans, so he has to quit.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
All right, man. Well, it was a good game. You got your ass tore up. Sorry, guys. This dude quit on the Texans. Come on, man. Good game, Texans.